everybody. Welcome back to the meeting place. My name is Emily. This week, I wanted to talk to you about making a self-tape and some tips and tricks that I have and that I use to make the best tapes that I can. So technically speaking, an important thing is your background. You want something that's neutral, a white, a gray, or a blue. I know a lot of people that just tape against a plain wall, which works. You just wanna make sure that you're standing a foot or two forward so you're not casting a shadow right behind it. What I use is I just bought this backdrop stand and then I clip this kind of gray sheet to it, and you just make sure there's no wrinkles in it. The other really important thing is lighting. Oftentimes what I use is the natural sunlight. It gives you a really natural look, it's really soft, but the only thing is then you can only make your tape when the sun is at a specific point. So if I have to make a last minute tape and I need to do it in the evening, then I don't have any light. Another thing people do is they just get like a little ring light. You can get pretty cheap ones, so it's just enough to light up your face. Or you could invest in some more professional like standing tree lights. They have all different kinds that you can get. And that one will sort of guarantee that you can get that really good lighting whatever time you're making your tape. The next thing is your reader. I always like to do my self-tapes with other actors because they definitely give you a little bit more. I've done them with my sister and she just laughed at me the whole time. It was embarrassing. You want to make sure that your reader is standing a bit far away because you want their voice to be quieter than yours. You also want your reader to be just slightly off from the camera. So you don't want to be looking directly into the lens like I am now for the tape because that will just freak them out and distract them. So you want to just look slightly off and have your reader there. Or, you know, if you're stuck and because of the pandemic, you can always use Zoom as an option and have your reader be on Zoom. You just want to make sure their volume is down so it's not like blaring loud and you can barely hear yourself. So in terms of filming, iPhones are great for filming your self-tapes. If you are going to be using a cell phone, you do want to make sure that you are in you're filming in this orientation. Not like this, but you always want it to be like this. Hot tip, always film like this. Another really important thing for self-tapes that I know that I wasn't sure of when I first started was what the frame should look like. So typically you want the frame to be just about your chest to right above your head. So it's actually quite a tight shot when you're doing your auditions. And this is often so that they can see the specificity and the choices that you're making on your face. And often they'll ask for body shots so they can see what you look like. But a lot of that work is done in that kind of close frame. So those are just a few things that should help you get started. It can seem stressful sometimes, but honestly, every self-tape you do is a chance to get to work and practice and hopefully book a job. Doesn't have to be perfect, but they just want to be able to see your face and see what you're doing. Thank you so much for watching. I'm happy to share any advice that I have on self-tapes because I know it can be a daunting task. But you can do it. You don't have to spend a lot of money in order to make good ones. Make sure to check out our other videos on the meeting place. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know if you have any questions, and we will see you next time. Thanks for joining. Smash to Black.